Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Post-60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Comprehensive chiropractic care for the whole family. Call 785-242-4100 for an appointment. Now, for a preview of Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball, here's Gary Bateman.
Good afternoon, everyone, from Harvey M. Drake Field at Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Time for the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Ottawa Arrows pregame show here on KOFO.com. It's Ottawa here to take on the Newton Knights in a couple of wood bat games this afternoon. Quick turnaround for this team after a late night last night up at Oskaloosa. Doubleheader split between the two teams. Ottawa won the first game 17-10, and then the nightcap went 9 innings, and Oskaloosa got the walk-off win 5-4, the final. It was kind of a mixed bag for the Arrows last night. They banged out 16 hits in the first game, managed only 4 in the second. The pitching was spotty, very good. Second ball game, Ottawa pitchers struck out 14 batters, but the defense let them down, especially in the 7th inning when Oskaloosa got a couple of runs to tie it, and then in the 9th, that run also an unearned run. And Ottawa dropping to 23-5 on the season. First game last night, though, the bats were alive. Trenton Ferguson hit his 4th home run of the season, drove home 5 runs. He was 4 for 6. Noah Lamar was on base 6 times in the game. Just 1 hit, but 2 walks. Check the 3 walks and 2 hit batsmen. And 3 RBIs apiece for Spencer Mays and Merrick Brown in the win. Brock Huddleston picked up his 2nd win on the season. And again, in the nightcap, Ottawa had a 1-0 lead, a 3-2, actually a 4-2 lead heading into the bottom of the 7th, but unearned runs hurting their chances, and another tough loss to a AAA team last night. So looking to get well here this afternoon against the Newton Knights. We'll take a break right here, come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Arrows pregame show on KOFO.com.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show, a little bit of concern about whether the field would be ready for play here, but it looks like to be in pretty good shape. No water along the base paths. Outfield may be still a little bit damp, but other than that, it looks like it's a perfect day for some baseball. So if you have a Saturday afternoon free, come on out and enjoy the 2 games. They will be wood bat games here today, and then we will have another single game tomorrow at 1 o'clock right here against this same Newton Knights team, and then the team takes a couple of days off before they head to the Fike tournament starting on Wednesday up in Blue Springs, where they will play Wednesday, 2 games on Thursday, another game on Friday before they will be cross-bracketed, and the tournament will conclude then on Saturday and Sunday. After that, just one more regular season date, and that is at home against Silver Lake a week from Tuesday on the 11th. Zone starts on the 15th down at Chanute, and, of course, the state tournament here in Ottawa, and that gets underway on July the 26th. Let's take a break right here. We'll come back with the starting lineups. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Ottawa Arrows pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show. Here are the starting lineups, first of all, for the Newton Knights. Leading off and doing the catching, Matt Sire. Batting second, the second baseman, Matt Eldridge. Hitting third, playing at shortstop, Warren Dietz. Cleanup man is the third baseman, Jake Lindy. Hunter Mapes is in center field, batting fifth. Hitting sixth at first base, Caden Davis. Josh Hansen, the right fielder, will bat seventh. Pitching and batting eighth will be Hack Tekethoff. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Cotton Davis. For the Knights, Sire, Eldridge, Dietz, Lindy, Mapes, Davis, Hansen, Tekethoff, and Davis. For Ottawa, leading off, playing in center field, Jared Peretti. Batting second, the left fielder, Trevor Boehm. Hitting third, playing at shortstop, Keegan Finch. Pitching and batting fourth, Trenton Ferguson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Dalton Rankin. Brock Huddleston will play first base and bat sixth. Hitting seventh at second base, Owen Lamar. Catching and batting eighth, Merrick Brown, and batting ninth, the right fielder, Chance Crowley. For Ottawa, Peretti, Boehm, Finch, Ferguson, Rankin, Huddleston, Lamar, Brown, and Crowley. That'll do it for our Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic pregame show. Back with the first pitch after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Thank you for listening to the Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show, brought to you by Wise Guys Construction and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. First pitch is coming up next. You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Lingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Costantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. Now let's head back to the Diamond and rejoin KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball.
Back here at Harvey M. Drake Field, managers meeting with the umpires ahead of this afternoon's baseball game, game one of the doubleheader between Ottawa and Newton. Arrows come into today's play 23-5 on the season. They split doubleheaders earlier this week against Oskaloosa and Chanute after sweeping Silver Lake on Tuesday night. But Brian Long and I were talking before the game. You cannot win state championships winning every other game. The Arrows need to start thinking about kicking it into higher gear as we get closer to postseason play. This test against the AAA team will be a good one here this weekend, and of course the Fike tournament up in Blue Springs has a number of fine teams, and that will really be a stern test for this ball club. Ottawa's zone, they're playing in it just for some extra work. They do not have to play in the zone tournament, being the host of the state tournament this year. "320 feet down the lines in left and right field here at Drake Field. 360 to dead center. The wind not going to be a factor here this afternoon. And, of course, again, we are playing with wooden bats, and that will keep scoring down, you would think. The Arrows get set to take the field.
As they call your names, if you'll line up on your respective...
And actually, we're going to have the starting lineups being announced here.
Trevor Bain.
Again, Ottawa plays a single game here tomorrow. That will be on KOFO.com also. The games up at Blue Springs will have that entire tournament on KOFO. In fact, looks like to me the rest of the season after tomorrow will be on radio. Glad you're joining us today on the web if you're not able to be here at the ballpark. Really nice day for baseball. Ottawa happy to be back home too, I would imagine, after that game last night at Oskaloosa. Skin infield, that's always a little bit difficult to play on, and a very small field up there at Oskaloosa. Nothing against the Bandits and their program up there. They were very hospitable to us, and it's just a little bit different playing on that skin infield and on a very small diamond. And I think we saw some of the effects of that during play last night. I think the batters thought they could hit the ball out of the ballpark, and got to the point where late at night with the heavy air that the ball was not carrying particularly well, and so it was keeping balls in the park.
Play a couple good games, boys. Go ahead.
Legion oath being administered to the players. We want to wish you a happy 4th of July weekend here, as many of you have a 4-day weekend ahead of you. First day of July, and usually here at Drake Field, that means we're going to start seeing some high winds from the south. Of course, we saw that on Wednesday night in the doubleheader with Chanute. But here today, what wind there is appears to be blowing across the diamond, left field to right field. Arrows take the field. Defensively, they'll have Trevor Bain in left, Jared Perenni in center, and Chance Crowley in right. Third baseman's Dalton Rankin. At shortstop, Keegan Finch. Owen Lamar plays second, and at first base, Brock Huddleston. Doing the catching is Merrick Brown. And on the mound for the Arrows will be Trenton Ferguson, appearing for the 5th time this season. His record, 3 wins, no losses, a 2.00 earned run average. He's pitched 14 innings, allowed 13 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He has walked 10, and he has struck out 17. The Arrows' pitching is just a little bit thin right now. Even with the rain out on Thursday, Ottawa will not be with the services today of Chance Crowley, Keegan Finch, Brock Huddleston, Johnny Nash and Dalton Rankin. So the other pitchers will be asked to pick up the slack. As Ferguson continues his warm-up pitches. There's the throw to second base, and we're set for baseball. Hope you enjoy it.
Number 12, catcher, Matt Sears.
Leading off for the Knights will be the catcher, Matt Sear. He'll be followed by Matt Eldridge and then Warren Dietz. Not sure if that's Sear or Sire. Probably could be either way. We'll go with Sear until we told differently. Right-handed batter. And the first pitch of the afternoon is a fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch, fouled back to the screen. Two strikes to Sear. Popped it up on the infield. Third baseman Rankin looking up into the sky, and he makes the catch, 1 out. Here is Matt Eldridge, the second baseman.
Now batting the second baseman, number 35, Matt Eldridge.
Eldridge also a right-handed batter. Ferguson's pitch is the outside corner. One out Eldridge. Swing and a ground ball foul, third base side. This one's fouled out of play down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball high, 2-2. Next pitch, curve, strike 3 called. So 2 out, nobody on. The batter will be Warren Dietz.
Number 1, Warren Dietz.
Dietz, right-handed hitter. Pitch is up high. One 0 delivery. Base hit left field. So Dietz grounds one between third and short, and he's on with 2 outs. So the batter will be Jake Lindenmeyer.
Now batting third baseman, 34, Jake Lindy.
Stretch. Ferguson's pitch is up and in.
Take that, Jake Lindenmeyer.
Runner at first, 2 outs. Ball gets away from Brown, and down to second base goes Dietz. So runner in scoring position now, 2-0 to Lindenmeyer. Swing and a miss. Mighty cut. Came up empty, 2-1. Big hole between third and short. Ferguson's 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, got it over, 2-2. Two-two delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit. No errors, one left for Newton in the first. At the end of a half inning of play, the score Newton nothing. Ottawa coming to bat. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Ottawa bats here in the bottom of the first. They'll send to the plate Jared Perenni, Trevor Bame, and Keegan Finch. Defensively for Newton in left field, Colton Davis. Center fielder is Hunter Mapes, and out in right field, Josh Hansen. Third baseman is Jake Lindenmeyer. At shortstop, Warren Dietz. Matt Eldridge plays second base, and Caden Davis is at first. Matt Sear is behind the plate, and right-hander Hack Tegethoff is on the mound. Coaching over at third base for the Arrows will be Brian Long. Spencer Hawkins will have first base duties here this afternoon. Wind picking up now. Wind blowing across the field from the left field foul pole to the right field foul pole. Tegethoff still throwing his warm-up pitches. And Jared Perenni will stand in. Jared's average, .413, 2 home runs, 16 runs batted in. Perenni, right-handed batter. Tegethoff's going to work from the stretch position. Throws down low. Stretch. 1-0 pitch. Fouled out of play, first base side. Now the 1-1 pitch to Perenni. Off speed, and it's over, strike 2. One-two pitch. Popped it up, shallow center. Second baseman just on the edge of the outfield grass makes the catch.
Now batting the left fielder, number 9, Trevor Bame.
Here's Trevor Bame, .527 average, no homers, 17 runs batted in. Interesting that Tegethoff elects to pitch from the stretch with no runners on. Pitch is on the outside corner, strike called. Oh, 1 to Bame. Downstairs. Base is empty, 1 out. Nothing, bottom of the first. Slowly hit ground ball towards shortstop, cut off by the third baseman. He'll have to hurry, and safe at first is Boehm. That ball kind of hit in no man's land. The third baseman, Lindenmeyer, came over, cut the ball off, and that's what he was supposed to do, but the speedy Boehm was able to beat it, and he's on with 1 out for Keegan Finch. Finch, 381, 1 homer, 22 runs batted in. Up too high. Try to keep you up to date on the Royals score this afternoon. Royals and the Twins, game 2 of their 3-game set. Game last night went to the Royals, 8-1. Jason Vargas with his 12th victory on the season. Stretch by Tegehoff. 1-0 to Finch. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Good pitch to throw, and safe at second. Boehm beat it. The catcher, Sear, had a good pitch to handle, but Boehm, with the speed, made the second, so he's there with 1 out, 2-0 to Finch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Boehm leads away from second. Checked his swing. Pitch was high. 3 balls and a strike. Time called as Boehm tying a shoelace out there at the second base bag. Actually, the Royals have a day-night doubleheader tonight, 4-game set with Minnesota, due to an earlier rainout. Inside corner, now 3-2. Long look at second, 3-2 pitch. Popped up foul. This one will get out of play. First base side. Finch waits. And now the 3-2 pitch. Low, ball 4. So 2 on with 1 out for Trenton Ferguson. Trenton hitting .541 on the season, 4 home runs, 34 runs batted in. Right-handed batter, Trenton Ferguson. Stretch by Tegehoff. And his pitch. Looped into right center field, and that one is going to be in for a hit. Throw will come into second base, and the bases will be loaded. Looked for all the world like that ball maybe should have been caught by the right fielder, and he just didn't get any kind of a jump on it at all. So Ferguson is on. The bases are loaded, and the batter, Dalton Rankin.
Now batting, third baseman, Dalton Rankin.
Rankin hitting .262, no home runs, 16 runs batted in. Infield back, looking for a double play ball. Pitch to Dalton. In the dirt, nice stop by the catcher. sacrificed the body that time to make sure that ball didn't go back to the screen. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Off speed, hit the outside corner, 1-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. 1-1 pitch. Outside. Good speed on the base paths. Boehm at third, pinch at second, Ferguson at first. 2-1 to Rankin. Fisted in the air, first base side, foul territory, and the first baseman Davis makes the catch, and that was not what Ottawa needed right there. So 2 outs, and it'll be up to Brock Huddleston. Huddleston 298, no homers, 10 runs batted in. Swings and fouls it out of play. Stretch by Tegenhoff. 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch down in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 to Huddleston. Fastball grounded to the second baseman. Up with it, Eldridge throws to first, and Ottawa wastes an opportunity in the first inning. No runs, a couple of hits, 3 left on base at the end of 1 inning. The score is Ottawa nothing, Newton nothing. We're back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages, and get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Newton comes to bat here in the top of the second. It'll be Hunter Mapes, Caden Davis, and Josh Hansen. Trent Ferguson gave up a 2-out single in the first, but worked out of it by striking out the cleanup man, Lindenmeyer. 2 games here this afternoon.
Leading off for Newton, center fielder, number 6, Hunter Mapes.
Hunter Mapes to lead it off. Mapes, right-handed hitter. Pitch from Ferguson. Way outside. Checked his swing, the pitch down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Foul back to the screen. Ferguson ready, and the 2-1 pitch. Curve bends in there, strike 2 called. Another curve, swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 strikeouts for Ferguson. With 1 out, the batter, Caden Davis. Davis will be asked to remove some jewelry from around his neck. We're in the top of the second. 1 out, nobody on. Ferguson's pitch to Davis. He fouled it back to the screen. Oh, 1 delivery. Swung at it, missed. That one buried in the dirt. 1 and 2. Two to Davis. It fouled down the left field line. Never was fair. He yanked it over the third base dugout. Still 1 and 2. Chopped up the third base line. Foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch on the way, inside. Curve, and again a foul ball back to the screen. So pretty good battle here between the Arrows pitcher and the Knights first baseman. In the 2-2 pitch, fly ball down the line and left over his beam. He will now he'll drop the ball. It is a fair ball, and into second base goes Davis. So an error on the left fielder beam. He got there in plenty of time. He just misplayed it. And defensive woes continue to hurt this baseball club. Now Josh Hansen, the right fielder. Pitch from Ferguson. Inside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Up too high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hansen. Runner at second, 1 away. Scoreless tie here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 4 strikeouts now for Ferguson. 2 outs in the inning. Hack Tegethoff, the batter. Ferguson to the belt and comes to the plate. Base hit left field. Bame up with it. The runner will have to hold at third, and runners will be at the corners with 2 away for Colton Davis.
With 2 on, the batter's left fielder, number 2, Colton Davis.
Stretch by Ferguson. Pitch to Davis. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Runners lead away from the corners. 0-1 pitch. Runner goes from first. They'll throw through, and the throw is not in time. So Tegehoff swipes second. 1-1 the count to Davis. Next pitch on the way. Strike outside corner. They say that was strike 3. Evidently the batter swung on that steal attempt, so Davis caught looking. In the second for the Knights, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Ottawa nothing, Newton nothing. Back after this, you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Ottawa bats here in the bottom of the second, lower third of the order, Lamar, Brown, and Crowley. The Arrows loaded the bases with 1 out in the first, but could not score. First of 2 here from Harvey Drake Field. Newton here tomorrow. I'm not sure if they're staying over or making the couple-hour drive back and forth. Single game tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock on the internet once again.
Lamar, Brown, Crowley.
Owen Lamar will lead things off. 457 batting average, no homers, 15 RBIs. Owen had a stretch of 10 consecutive at-bats where he reached base that was broken in the second game last night. Pitch from Tegehoff. Low and outside. One 1-0 to Lamar. Fastball in for a strike. Catcher Sear getting his signs from the bench. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it hit him. Breaking ball didn't break. And Lamar is on to lead off the second. 6th time he's been hit this season. Merrick Brown will be the batter. Merrick 256, no homers, 11 runs batted in. Stretch, pitch to him. He takes a strike. Lamar has a pretty good lead at first. And there goes the runner towards second base. The throw will not be in time. Looked like the bunt and run was on there. Lamar took off for second. Brown squared as if to bunt. Took the pitch outside. Lamar in with a steal. His 6th on the season. 1-1 now to Brown. He needs to get the runner over to third base. Showing bunt. Pulled the bat back. He'll throw behind the runner at second, and Lamar has to slide in safely. Pitch missed. It was 2-1 now to Brown. Tegethoff checks the runner at second. Brown squares. Pulls the bat back, takes low, 3 balls, 1 strike. Brown squares even before the stretch is made here. Now goes back up into a batting stance. Now squares again, takes inside, ball 4. So Brown with a base on balls. Let's see if they courtesy run for him.
Number 3.
They will. Colson Bean will be out there to run for him. Batter, Chance Crowley. Chance hitting .321, no home runs, 10 runs batted in. Chance up here in a bunting situation. First and second, nobody out. Royals and Twins, 0-0, top of the second at the K. Stretch by Tegethoff. Spin, no throw to second. Long look at second, the pitch to Crowley. Breaking ball for a strike. Chance not showing bunt right there. Looking down to third base coach Brian Long for a sign. Now he squares. Takes a strike with a breaking ball, 0-2. I'll tell you what, you do not have to have a strike in order to get a bunt down. That ball looks like it's something you can get bad on. You go ahead and lay that bunt down. You're there to sacrifice. 0-2 pitch. Missed the outside corner. Now the 1-2 to Crowley. Swings and misses, striking out. So 1 out in the inning, and the runner's not moved.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 6.
Jared Peretti, the batter, popped out to the second baseman his first time up. First and second, the runners. Pitch to Peretti. He shows bunt, takes low. Lamar's going to try for third, and the ball had rolled away from the catcher, and he makes it. Heads up base running there. Bean elected to stay at first base. As the ball was out in front of the plate, that was probably a wise decision by him. But it still maintains the possibility of a ground ball double play, although Peretti would be difficult to double up. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That could be 2. Steps on second, throws to first, and did he pull his foot? Well, they say he didn't pull his foot. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Looked from up here like he pulled his foot off the bag, but the umpire on the base deferred to the home plate umpire, who said no, the double play was completed. 6-3, and Ottawa again wastes an opportunity in the second. No runs, no hits. No errors, one left on base. We'll move to the third, 0-0, and we're back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Did you know Dr. Hale's office is a full-service dental care center? If your child is having a toothache, your teenager needs his wisdom teeth removed, or mom needs a new set of dentures, Dr. Hale can treat these and other dental concerns. For quality care in a relaxed environment, call Dr. Hale's office 242-1800.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Top of the order for Newton here in the third, Sear, Eldridge, and Dietz. Arrows have had a couple of excellent opportunities, runners at third base with less than 2 outs and unable to get runs home. And eventually that will come back to bite you. Matt Sear popped out to the third baseman Rankin his first time up. Pitch from Trenton Ferguson. Off-speed pitch, missed outside. Fastball, ground ball, left field, base hit. Third hit for Newton. First time they've had their leadoff man on. The batter, Matt Eldridge, who was called out on strikes back in the first. Let's see if they elect to play some small ball with their leadoff man on. Catcher will give way to a courtesy runner, Jace Maxwell. Rankin at third now will come in front of the bag. Eldridge showing bunt. Bunts it back foul to the screen. Maxwell leads away from first. 0-1 pitch, again bunting, gets it down this time, but it'll roll foul down the third baseline. And the count 2 strikes. Ferguson staring in for a sign. And his 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. And Eldridge down on strikes. That is strikeout number 6.
Now that's shortstop.
One away. Here is Warren Dietz. He singled through the hole between short and third his first time up. Pitch from Ferguson. Popped him up. Who wants it? Second baseman Lamar makes the call. And the catch, 2 away.
Now back. Third base.
Now Jake Lindenmeyer.
Jake Lindenmeyer.
Lindenmeyer struck out swinging his first time. Pitch from Ferguson. Curve, swung on and missed. Runner leads away from first. Maxwell, a safe lead over there. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked nicely by Brown, 1-1. We're in the top of the third, 2 outs, runner at first. Count 1-1 to the cleanup man for the Knights. Next pitch, runner goes, pitch is fouled out of play. Maxwell back to first base. Here's Ferguson's 1-2 pitch. On the way, outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes, pitch high, Brown's throw to second. It'll be, Finch dropped the ball. Well, it was there in time, but Finch dropped the ball. There was never an out call made, so it would not be an error. It would be a stolen base. The count now 3-2 to Lindenmeyer. The throw was to the left field side of second, and Finch had to kind of swipe the tag around, and when he did, he lost the baseball. So the count full. And the payoff pitch. Hit into right center field, and that one is going to be down for extra bases. It'll roll all the way to the fence. Into second base, Lindenmeyer, and he will stop right there with a double. And Newton takes a 1-0 lead.
Lindenmeyer with the RBI double. Not bad. Center fielder, number 6, Hunter Mapes.
So the inability to get that runner at second base costs the Arrows. Hunter Mapes, the batter, struck out his first time up. Fastball low. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. Arrows had trouble getting a third out last night against Oskaloosa. This run scoring with 2 out here. Off-speed pitch, caught the outside corner, 1-2. Curveball grounded to third. And Rankin will have to throw to first, and safe at first. He missed the tag on the runner coming by, and then was late getting the throw to first. That'll be a fielder's choice.
Now batting, first baseman.
No hit for Mapes. So runners will be at first and third for Caden Davis, who reached on an error by Boehm, the left fielder, his first time up. Big lead over at first for the runner. Pitch is a strike at the knees. The Arrows haven't committed an error in this inning, but there have been a couple of plays that should have been made. Now Ferguson steps off the rubber. He did not like the lead that Mapes had over at first. Now the runner takes off for second. Ferguson will run and throw it to Finch. Finch back to Huddleston. Now the run's going to try to score, and they'll have him trapped between third and home. And a bad throw by Brown. Here goes the runner to the plate, and he'll be safe. Mapes winds up at second base. 2-0 Newton. Pitch is hit into left field, a base hit. And the runner will have to hold at third. Batter will be Josh Hansen. All this happening after two were out. The Arrows have had three opportunities to get the third one. Pitch a strike to Hansen, who struck out his first time up. A 1 pitch inside. Foul ball out of play. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, and the inning finally over. The 2 runs for Newton on 3 hits. There was 1 Ottawa error and 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Newton 2, Ottawa nothing. And we'll take a break here. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Ottawa down 2 as they come to bat here in the bottom of the third. They'll send to the plate the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Boehm, Finch, and Ferguson. So far, the Arrows seem to be struggling from the effects of playing late-night baseball last night.
First, we got Ottawa on the third. Boehm, Finch, and Ferguson.
Tegenhoff able to work out of jams in both of the first 2 innings. Arrows so far with runners in scoring position 1 for 5.
Leading off for Ottawa, left fielder, number 9, Trevor Boehm.
Trevor Boehm with an infield single his first time up, stole second, was stranded at third. Again, the right-hander Tegenhoff works from the stretch. Pitch is low and outside. Now the 1-0 pitch. Low, 2-0. Twins lead the Royals 2-0, bottom of the second. Day-night doubleheader at Cade today. Fouled back by Boehm. He had a good cut, 2-1. Other action at this hour. Red Sox lead the Blue Jays 5-0, bottom of the 5th. Tigers on top of the Indians 4-1, top of the 6th in Detroit. Now the 2-1 pitch. That ball hit into right center field. That one is going to get down for extra bases. Boehm on his way to second, and he will stop there with a stand-up double.
Boehm with the leadoff double. Now batting the shortstop, number 30, Keegan Finch.
Hit number 3 for the Arrows. Keegan Finch, the batter, walked his first time up. White Sox 2, Rangers 1, bottom of the second in Chicago. Long look at second. Pitch to Finch. Curve is over, strike one. Check of the runner. A 1 pitch. Finch bluffed to bunt, pulled the bat back, and took a strike. Stretch by Tegehoff. 0-2 pitch, spin, and a throw to second, but Boehm is back. Now the 0-2 to Finch. Breaking ball low. One, two on the way. Buried in the dirt. Nice stop by Sear, the catcher. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tegehoff's pitch. That ball hit into right center field. Over the center fielder. He will get there this time to make the catch. Boehm tags, heads for third. And he'll be there with 1 out. Trenton Ferguson, the batter. He singled to right center his first time up.
Ferguson.
Third baseman Lindenmeyer, along with the catcher Sear, out to have a word with Tegehoff. Arrows threatening again. Runner at third, 1 away. Down 2-0 here in the bottom half of the third. Pitch to Ferguson. Down low. Infield back. One 0 pitch. Fouled off, first base side. Another game to follow here. Good afternoon for baseball. Come on out and enjoy some. Low and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. Stretch, 2-1 pitch. Curve, strike 2 called. Boehm at third base, 1 out. 2-2 to Ferguson. That ball hit into left center field. That one doesn't get down, and it will roll to the fence. Boehm will trot home. Ferguson on his way to second, and it's a 2-1 ball game.
Ferguson with the RBI double. Now batting. Third baseman, Dalton, right-hander.
And time call, we'll have a visit to the mound by one of the coaches for the Knights. So doubles by Boehm and Ferguson gives Ottawa its first run of the day. Tomorrow, single game here at 1 o'clock. We'll be on KOFO.com once again, 12:45 approximately for pregame. Ottawa will take the third and the fourth off and then come back with a vengeance with 4 games in 3 days at the Fike tournament before they cross-bracket everybody. Team completing this weekend 9 games in 6 days, so a lot of baseball being played. Dalton Rankin will be the batter. Dalton fouled out to the first baseman back in the first inning. Royals have scored a run, now 2-1 Twins, bottom of the second. Stretched by Tegethoff. Pitch to Rankin. Over at the knee, strike one. Alcides Escobar with an RBI single for Kansas City. A one pitch. Didn't mean to do it. Fouled it off over the first base side, and the count 0-2. Dalton Rankin just has never gotten untracked at the plate this season. Check the runner at second. 0-2 pitch. That ball hit in left center field. That ball is going to get down for extra bases. Now cut off by Mapes. I think Rankin's got to hold with a single, but Ferguson comes in to tie the ball game. So 3 hits in the inning, 5 in the ball game, and here is Brock Huddleston.
Number 21, Brock Huddleston.
Huddleston grounded out to the second baseman his first time. Rankin, 11 stolen bases at first. He goes, pitches grounded up the middle, fielded at the bag. They'll throw to second for one, back to first, offline, and Huddleston's safe. He's going to try for second, and there'll be no throw. Well, the second baseman, Eldridge, made a mistake right there by flipping the ball to the shortstop. He was right at the bag. He should have stepped on the base and thrown, but instead the wild throw keeps the inning alive.
Second baseman, number 28, Owen Lamar.
Owen Lamar will be the batter. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Curve, strike one called. Sear through the signs. Long look at second, the one strike pitch. Chopped it up the third baseline, a foul ball. So no balls, 2 strikes to Lamar. Ottawa's tied the game here in the bottom of the third. RBI is to Trenton Ferguson and Dalton Rankin. Lamar waits. 2-strike pitch. Just kicked it foul at the plate. Huddleston out at second. Stretch. And another 0-2 pitch. Missed the outside corner. Sign okayed. And the 1-2 delivery. Curve, strike 3 called. Outside corner, Lamar caught looking, and Ottawa down here in the third. But they tie the game, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left. At the end of 3, Ottawa 2, Newton 2. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
The selection is big, and the savings are too, on all Serta mattresses at Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa. Get to Messenger's now during their 4th of July savings event and replace that old mattress that you've been complaining about. All iComforts, iSeries, and Serta Perfect Sleeper mattresses are on sale. And if you've ever thought about an adjustable bed, now is the time to act. How about a queen-size adjustable set for just $5.99 more than the flat set price? Or get a Queen Perfect Sleeper gelled memory foam mattress for just $8.99. Get to Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa today.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa, wishing the best to the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team and providing you the best chiropractic techniques and treatment for your overall health and wellness. Call for an appointment today, 893-8272.
3 innings in the books, 2-2 tie. For Newton, it'll be Tegethoff, Davis, Colton Davis, and Searer. Both teams have 5 hits. Hack Tegethoff, single to left his first time up. That is an old-time nickname there, Hack. First name is actually Christian. Breaking ball from Ferguson, missed inside. Ferguson has struck out 7. He's allowed 5 hits. One of those runs in the third was unearned. Ground ball to the hole is short, and Rankin tried to cut it off, and he came up empty. Would have been a tough play either way. We're going to give Tegethoff a base hit.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2.
Finch, who plays up the middle, and tough on him to get those balls hit to the hole, and Rankin was right to try to cut in front of him, but couldn't make the play. Here's a bunt down the third baseline, foul by Davis. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. We've talked about the position that Keegan plays at shortstop last 3 years. He's comfortable with that, but it does open up a big hole. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Runner at first, nobody out. Game in the 4th. Run. Pitch is popped up. Huddleston, the first baseman's got it, 1 away. Now back to the top of the order, Matt Sears, 1 for 2, a single in the third inning. Stretch by Ferguson. pitch. Breaking ball high. Pretty good lead over there for Tegethoff. That ball hit into left. On the run is Bain, but he'll have to play it on a bounce. Into second goes Tegethoff. First and second, one away.
2 on.
Now Matt Eldridge, who has struck out twice. Sear gives way to Maxwell once again as a courtesy runner. Seven hits now for the Knights. Pitch to Eldridge. Called strike. Brown through the signs. Stretch. Now Eldridge showing bunt. He gets it down. Ferguson's play will be the first, and the out recorded there. So second and third, 2 outs. And the batter will be Warren Dietz.
That is the shortstop, number 1, Warren Dietz.
Dietz singled in the first, popped to second in the third. Lead run at third base here in the fourth. A 2-2 tie. Pitch on the way. In the dirt. Nice stop by Brown. One-0 pitch. Fastball for a strike. Check for the runners. 1-1 to Dietz. Swing and a miss to the breaking ball. Ferguson shakes off signs. Now has one he likes. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball just got a piece of it. It was a swing right there. Dietz managing to spoil that pitch. Outside, 2-2. Now the 2-2 to Dietz. Breaking ball low. Now Ferguson's got to make a pitch, 3-2. There is a base open, though. Little looper into center field, but Peretti will get there and make the play to retire the side. No runs for Newton. 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Ottawa 2, Newton 2. And we'll return after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Arrows bat here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Eric Brown will lead it off, then Chance Crowley and Jared Peretti. Newton got their 2 runs in the 3rd inning. A double by Jake Lindenmeyer, the other one scoring on a throwing error. Arrows came right back with 2 in their half of the inning. Trenton Ferguson doubled home Trevor Boehm, and then Ferguson scored on a single by Dalton Rankin. At Kauffman Stadium, the Twins have scored twice. They lead at 4-1 over the Royals in the 3rd. Greg Brown drew a walk his first time up.
Leading off for Ottawa on the 4th, the catcher, number 5, Eric Brown.
Back to work, Tegenhoff. Pitch to Brown, down low. Again, these games being played with wooden bats. Way outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count to Merrick Brown. Warm-up action for Newton down the right field line. Don't know if that's somebody pitching or just, yeah, there's somebody pitching down there. We'll try to get that number for you. Strike to Brown, 2-1 now. Looks like Gavin Powell is throwing. Curve, strike 2 called. Now the 2-2 pitch, missed away. And the 3-2. Ball 4 low. So Brown walks for the second time. And let's see if they run for him again. They will. And again, Colson Bean. Chance Crowley, the batter. Crowley struck out his first time up. Bunting situation here with your number 9 hitter in a tie ball game. Crowley is bunting. And he gets it down. The play will be first base. The throw is in time. Down to second goes Bean. He's there with 1 out. Back to the top of the order, Jared Perenni is 0 for 2. Popped out and grounded into a double play. Shortstop Dietz cheating toward the bag. There's that same type of hole we talked about in the top of the inning. For Peretti, he is a pull hitter. Grounds this one to the shortstop. Runner was on his way to third to throw to first in time to retire Peretti. So runner at third, 2 outs. And the batter is Trevor Boehm, who's 2 for 2.
Now batting, left fielder, number 9, Trevor Boehm.
Boehm a single in the first, an infield single, and a double to right center in the third. He scored a run. Stretch by Tegenhoff. Pitch, missed away. Ottawa needs a 2-out hit here. 1-0 to Bame. Strike on the outside corner. Long look at third, the 1-1 pitch. Low. Bame waits. 2-1 from Tegethoff. Checked his swing, but the pitch was a strike, 2-2. The Arrows are being fooled by that curveball, a slow curveball that Tegethoff throws. Now the 2-2 pitch. Checked off the pitch high, 3-2, with Finch on deck. Ground ball in the middle, and that's a base hit into center field. Bean will score, and Ottawa takes the lead. Here's Keegan Finch. He has walked and flied to center. Good lead for Bame at first. Big lead. Outside, the throw behind him. He's back safely. Bame just about was getting a walking lead over there at first base. To Finch. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and missed. Throw to second base is high, and Bame in with a stolen base. So now another runner in scoring position. 1-1 to Finch. 2 outs. A run home here for Ottawa in the fourth. They lead 3-2. Foul is back of the plate. Catcher through the signs. Check of the runner. 1-2 pitch. Missed inside. 2-2. Tegethoff takes a long time out on the mound. Long look at second, 2-2 pitch. Little looper past the mound and fielded by the second baseman. He'll throw to first, but not in time. Finch beats it. And Bame down to third.
Now batting, pitcher, number 35.
Trenton Ferguson has singled and doubled. He's driven home a run and scored one. Golden opportunity to break this one open here. Ferguson could hit a gap. Stretched by Tegethoff. And the pitch. Skied in the air, shallow center. Mapes drifts under it, and he'll make the catch. That ends the inning. Ottawa takes the lead, 1 run, couple of base hits, no errors, 2 left on base. At the end of 4, Ottawa 3, Newton 2. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
Middle third of the night order here in the fifth. Lindenmeyer, Mapes, and Caden Davis. Ferguson at 74 pitches through 4 innings of work, so not likely he's going to go a full ball game here. And we talked about the fact that Ottawa has several pitchers that are unavailable here today because of innings they've thrown earlier in the week. Jake Lindenmeyer has struck out and doubled to right center. He's driven home a run and scored one.
Jake Lindenmeyer.
Right-handed batter stands in. Ferguson's pitch is breaking ball low. Fastball high, 2-0. Ground ball to third. Rankin waits for the hop. Now he'll have to hurry, and he gets him. One away. Hunter Mapes, the batter, 0 for 2 in the game.
Now that
Twins leading the Royals in the bottom of the third inning at the K, 5-1. KC keeps getting to 500, then can't get over the hump. Pitch to Mapes, swing and a miss. Down low. Count even, a ball and a strike. Popped up, foul territory. Huddleston will have a look, but he will run out of territory just over the fence and just out of his reach. One and two, the count to Mapes with nobody on. One out here in the top of the fifth. Game one of the doubleheader. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Strikeout number 8 for Ferguson here this afternoon. 2 out, nobody on. Caden Davis, the batter.
number 5. Caden Davis.
He is singled and reached on an error. Swing and a miss. The fastball up around the shoulders. Another swing and a miss at a high fastball, 0-2. Went upstairs again. This time Davis laid off the pitch, a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. It's the strongest inning yet worked by Trenton Ferguson. 3 up, 3 down on just 10 pitches. At the end of 4.5 innings of play, it remains Ottawa 3, Newton 2. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Knights have a new pitcher to start the bottom of the fifth. Excuse me. The right-hander Gavin Powell. Tegethoff moves out to right field. Let's see if they've moved Hanson any place or if the number 7 hole is where Powell will bat. Arrows will send to the plate Rankin, Huddleston, and Lamar here in the bottom of the fifth.
First 3 up for Ottawa.
Tegethoff goes 4 innings, allows 7 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. He walked 3, hit a man, and struck out a couple. Arrows looking for their 24th win of the season. Dalton Rankin to lead things off. An RBI single his last time up. He is 1 for 2.
Leading off for Ottawa on fifth. Third baseman, number 7, Dalton Rankin.
This pitcher also working out of the stretch with nobody on. Pitch is outside. Powell with kind of a herky-jerky motion out there on the mound. Low and away, 2-0. It looks like that Davis behind the plate now. No, still Sayre behind the plate. Pitch to Rankin is in for a strike. Next pitch. Popped it up, foul territory. Lindenmeyer over near the fence, overran the ball, but still makes the catch. So 1 out. Here is Brock Huddleston. Huddleston 0 for 2. Pitch from Powell. That ball hit to left. Pretty well struck, but there to make the play is the left fielder Davis, who's out there now. That's
second baseman, number 28, Owen Lamar.
2 outs, nobody on for Owen Lamar. Owen has been hit by a pitch and been called out on strikes. Swing and a miss after an off-speed offering. Thrown behind Lamar. One ball, one strike, rather. Base is empty, 2 away. Outside, 2-1. That ball is smoked into left center field. We're down for a hit. Lamar will hang on with a single. Eight hits now for the Arrows, and that will get Eric Brown to the plate.
Catcher, number 5, Eric Brown.
Brown has walked twice. Stretch by Powell. And the pitch. Way outside. He'll throw behind Lamar, but he'll dive back in safely. One 0 to Brown. Checked off the pitch and missed outside. Runner leads away from first. 2-0 pitch. Down low. Chance Crowley waiting in the on-deck circle. And low and outside, ball 4. So 2 on with 2 outs. And Crowley will bat. He struck out in the second, laid down a sacrifice bunt in the 4th. Bean once again running for Brown at first. Eric just drew his 16th walk of the season. That is 3rd on the team now. It's an opportunity for Crowley here. First and second, 2 away. Arrows trying to add to their 3-2 lead. Powell's pitch. That ball is hit into left center field. That one is going to get down for a base hit. Lamar's going to score. Bean will stop at second, and it's 4-2. Diving attempt out there by Mapes, but he couldn't quite get there. Now back to the top of the order for Peretti, who's 0 for 3. Stretch. Pitch. It's inside. All this happening after 2 were out. Single by Lamar, the walk to Brown, and the single to left center by Crowley. Outside corner with an off-speed pitch, 1-1. Up over the head of Peretti. He's ahead in the count, 2-1. Second baseman Eldridge really cheating toward the bag. There's a nice gap between first and second. Popped him up. Eldridge looking up into a high sky, having problems with it. He didn't see it, and everybody's going to be safe. And here comes Bean down the line to score. It'll be an infield single for Peretti. And credit him with an RBI on a ball that didn't go but about 90 feet.
How bad?
Crowley wound up at third base.
We're done.
Visit to the mound from the dugout for Newton. So Peretti, who got underneath that ball and hit it a mile high, and Eldridge never really saw it. We have the light blue sky here this afternoon. Always a little bit difficult in sunlight like that. So Trevor Boehm will bat with runners at the corners. Trevor is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. Arrows now with a 3-run lead here in the 5th. Pretty a good bet to take off here. There he goes. Pitch bounced up there. Crowley didn't see it, and he stayed at third base. Peretti stole second. Ball got past the catcher, and Crowley did not get a good look at it. If you're not certain, I guess you don't go, but boy, it looked for all the world like he should have been in on that play. Boehm takes low, 2-0. Inside and high, 3 balls and no strikes. Twins still leading the Royals 5-1, top of the 4th. Ground ball, shortstop Fields. Dietz will throw to first in time to retire Boehm and the Arrows. But they come up with 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We played 5, Ottawa 5, and Newton 2. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
This is Eric Stone Street, and as many of you know, I love my home state of Kansas. In March, Kansas ranchers lost homes, equipment, and thousands of cattle from the largest wildfires in the state's history. Imagine losing all you have in a fire. Not just your house, but your livelihood. Ranchers are beginning to rebuild, but it will take years and tens of millions of dollars to build back herds, fences, and other infrastructure. Today, I'm asking you to help. Donate what you can and show your support to the ranchers of Kansas. Simply go to kansasfires.com. Your donation is tax deductible and will go to those who need it the most.
Five innings of the book. 5-2 Ottawa, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for Ottawa, 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors, or rather 1 error for Newton. Gavin Powell will lead things off. Powell throws right-handed, bats left-handed. Pitch from Trenton Ferguson is low. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. This might be Ferguson's last inning. He's at 87 pitches with that last one. Fastball missed low, 3-0. Ball ball 4 high, so 4 wide ones, and the leadoff man is on. The batter will be Tegethoff, who is 2 for 2. Single to the left in the second, and infield single in the fourth. Ferguson's pitch is a strike. Safe lead at first for Powell. 0-1 pitch. Backhanded by Brown on a pitch in the dirt outside. Bunting, he gets it down. Ferguson over near the line. He'll throw to first in time. Runner takes second. Kind of a curious move right there, down 3 runs, but they have a runner in scoring position now with 1 away.
Not bad. Let's build it.
Colton Davis, the batter. Davis is 0 for 2. And the pitch hits him. So first and second brings the tying run to the plate. Matt Sear is 2 for 3.
Not bad. Catch it, number 12, Matt Sear.
One out in the inning. Pitch to Sear. Curve hit the inside corner. A 1 pitch, breaking ball in the dirt. Runner thought about hitting for third, but decided wisely not to do so. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ferguson's 1-1 pitch. Fastball low, 2-1. Knights threatening here in the 6th. Ottawa leads 5-2, but first and second 1 away, and a 2-1 count to Sear. Down low, 3-1. Strike, well thrown on the outside corner, 3-2 now. So let's see what Ferguson goes with, 3-2 here. Stretch, and the payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Got him with a fastball up in the zone. And strikeout number 10 for Ferguson, 2 outs in the inning. Matt Eldridge, the batter, he has struck out twice and sacrificed. Brian Long out of the Ottawa dugout. Ferguson right now at 99 pitches. Again, the Arrows are without Huddleston, Finch, Rankin. I think they could throw Crowley at some point if they wanted to. Cody Mitchell would be available. Brody Mundell. Not sure how many pitches Brody threw the other night. He may or may not be available. Clark, Colson Bean. Eldridge stands in. Here's the pitch. Fly ball shallow left. Going out is Finch, and he'll make the running catch in front of Bame to retire the side. In the sixth for Newton, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Ottawa 5, Newton 2, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Arrows here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Finch, Ferguson, and Rankin. Newton got 2 runs in the third, but Ottawa tied it with 2 in their half of the inning, took the lead with a run in the fourth, got 2 more in the fifth. We'll have a second ball game after this one. At least it's a pretty pleasant afternoon for baseball, not really hot. Twins continue to lead the Royals in the fourth, 5-1. Tigers are beating the Indians in the eighth, 7-4. So in case they need a comeback, they could pick up additional ground on Cleveland. Pinch of the ball game, 1 for 2 officially, an infield single his last time up. Gavin Powell back to the mound. Pitch to Finch. Missed low. That ball smoked past the shortstop into left field for a hit. Dietz actually looked like he went the wrong direction as it was hooking and hooked away from him. And Finch has his second hit. Hit number 11 for the Arrows. Trenton Ferguson has a couple of hits, a single in the first, an RBI double in the third. Finch gets his lead at first. That ball is grounded past third into left field, a base hit. Finch to second, and he will hold. So the Arrows have 2 on with nobody out, and the batter will be Dalton Rankin. Dalton, an RBI single back in the third, 1 for 3. Arrows wouldn't mind a little insurance, up 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. Powell's pitch shows bunt. The ball gets away from the catcher, and that will do the job of a bunt right there as Finch to third and Ferguson to second. And time called. Coach out of the Newton dugout. They had a man warming up. That was, I believe, Maxwell last inning. And they will make a pitching change right here in the bottom of the sixth. Ottawa leads Newton 5-2 and will return after this timeout. It's a pitching change, and you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
The most trusted name in heating and cooling is Adamson Brothers. Let us make sure your air conditioner is ready to handle the hottest days of the year. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Jace Maxwell, the new Newton pitcher.
Now pitching for Newton, number 11, Jason Maxwell.
Ottawa has runners second and third. Finch led off with a single to left, and then Ferguson singled down the third baseline. Runners moved up on a wild pitch. Royals got a run, home run number 22 on the season for Mike Moustakas. 5-2 Minnesota. Game in the bottom half of the fourth. Here it's 5-2. Arrows on top in the bottom of the sixth inning. Jace Maxwell, the third pitcher used by Newton. Dalton Rankin at the plate. He has a 1-ball, no strike count on him. Now the Newton team and the coach meeting on the mound. They may be talking strategy here. You would think they would bring the infield in with runners at second and third. Honestly, in this situation, you might want to consider walking Rankin and pitch to Huddleston. It appears they're going to play their infield back, so all that's kind of moot. Stretch by Maxwell. And his pitch. Strike at the letters. Now the infield comes in. 1-ball, 1 strike. Going outside, 2-1. Finch at third base, Ferguson at second, nobody out. 5-2 Ottawa, bottom of the sixth. Up too high, now 3-1 count. Ball 4 low. Well, now, the umpire, he didn't have that first pitch on his clicker. There's ball 4. So Rankin walks to load the bases, and the batter will be Brock Huddleston. Brock is 0 for 3. Flied out his last time. The infield moves back. They're going to concede a run for a chance at a double play here. That ball hit the left. Going back on it. Davis looking up. Look at that. Ball's up against the fence. 2 runs will score. Rankin to third. He's going to try to score. The throw comes into the cutoff man, and it's a 3-run double for Huddleston. Second, 3-1 single. Brock didn't get to second base, but that's okay.
Now batting, second base, number 28, Owen Lamar.
That makes it an 8-2 ball game. Batter Owen Lamar, who singled his last time up, 1 for 2. That ball was hit like a shot over the head of the left fielder. There's a base hit left field by Lamar. Huddleston stops at second. And 5 in a row reaching for the arrows here in the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5, Merrick Brown.
Merrick Brown has walked 3 times. Three runs home for the Arrows here in the 6th. They lead now 8-2. Brown takes low. And what you might think about doing right here is bunting these guys over because 2 more runs ends the ball game. 1-0 pitch. Brown takes high. Maxwell's pitch. Inside corner, 2-1. Royals have scored 3 in the fourth, now trail 5-4. Strike 2 called. Throw behind the runner at second. Here's Huddleston into third. He makes it. So Huddleston picks up a stolen base. They threw behind him. He took off for third and made it. 2-2 now to Brown. Two pitch, runner goes from first, way outside, and there'll be no throw. And now a base hit could end the ball game. 3-2 to Brown. Nobody out. Ball 4 inside. That'll load him up for Chance Crowley. Crowley an RBI single his last time up. Bean again will run for Brown. Royals got a 2-run homer from Alcides Escobar to pull within 1 against the Twins. Crowley stands in. Maxwell working from the stretch position. Pitch. Strike at the letters. Slowly hit back toward the mound, off the pitcher's glove, and now they only play first base, and they got Crowley, but down the line to score is Huddleston. The play ends up going 1-5-3. Crowley picks up an RBI to make it a 9-2 ball game, and now second and third, 1 out for Jared Parenti. Parenti got a single, a ball lost in the sun his last time up. He's 1 for 4. Takes high. Lamar at third base representing a winning run here. The infield has to come in for the Knights. Popped it up, foul and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, you'd really like to end this one right here. Stretched by Maxwell. 1-1 pitch. Missed the outside corner. Fouled off just about being the on-deck hitter, Trevor Bain. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on with 1 out. Potential winning run at third base here in the 6th. Fouled off. Parenti managed to fight that one off, rolled it over by the third base coach. The infield is in. Gets away from the catcher. Here comes Lamar to the plate, and Ottawa will win it. So the Arrows score 5 times here in the 6th, and they win it by the run rule, 10-2. And we'll be back with the Advantage Electric postgame show after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Stay tuned for the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball postgame show, brought to you by Advantage Electric at 229 North Main in Ottawa. Advantage Electric, lighting up your world. Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
We take your comfort seriously at Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. We'll make sure your AC is blowing cold for the hot days ahead. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawaks.org to sign up or for more information.
Welcome to the Advantage Electric postgame show. Ottawa gets 5 in the 6th, win by the run rule, 10-2 over Newton here in Game 1. Knights scored 2 in their half of the third inning. One of those runs unearned. But Ottawa came back with 2 in their half of the third. RBIs going to Trenton Ferguson and Dalton Rankin. Arrows got another run in the 4th as Trevor Bames singled home Colson Bean. Then 2 more in the 5th. RBI to Chance Crowley, and then on a pop fly that was lost in the sun, Jared Perenni drove home a run, and then 5 more runs in the 6th. 3-run single by Brock Huddleston. Crowley picked up an RBI in the final run scoring on a wild pitch, and Trenton Ferguson picks up the win on the mound. He'll be 4-0 now. He struck out 10, allowed 7 hits and just 1 earned run in 6 innings of work. We'll take a break right here, come back with the final word on this broadcast. Ottawa wins 10-2. You're listening to the Advantage Electric Arrows postgame show on KOFO.com.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting, making custom lights. I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218. How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Arrows win Game 1 10-2. 10 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors, 10 left for the Arrows. 2 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, 9 left on base for Newton. Trenton Ferguson, the winning pitcher, he is now 4-0 on the season. And the losing pitcher for the Knights was the starter, Hack Tegenhoff. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes on KOFO.com with our pregame before game number 2. But in the first ball game, it's Ottawa 10, Newton 2. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long for now.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from KOFO. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishing, Dingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Costantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. For more information about our next Ottawa Arrows Legion baseball broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.